Opening night 2023 is live and on the air. Tonight, the first of 6 between the Frisco RoughRiders and the San Antonio Missions. We're back with the first pitch coming up right after these messages from our proud sponsors. Efrain Contreras, a right-hander from Mexico, will get the starting assignment. 5'10", 210 pounds, and age 23 will be on the hill for San Antonio here tonight. I'm joined also in the booth by my partner, Bob. Good evening. Good evening, Jonathan. Thank you for having me. Welcome in, everybody, to the start of this new season of MLB The Show and our 23rd season, and also what is Texas League Baseball. This is my second consecutive season being on the Texas League and third consecutive with Jonathan being here tonight. Yes, thank you, Bob. Luis Angel Acuna is stepping in, and we're about ready to get this ball game going. Well, let's play ball. And the first pitch by Efrain Contreras, as that one is going to be blistered, and we are underway in this 2023 campaign. I'm going to go ahead and give your teams here tonight. Springfield at Arkansas, Tulsa at Midland, Frisco at San Antonio, Corpus Christi at Amarillo, Northwest Arkansas at Wichita. And there are your teams here for the Texas League in the opening of our 2023 campaigns. Well, it's time to give the visiting starting lineups, and so far tonight, Luis Angel Acuna will play short. Center field, Julio Pablo Martinez will be in center. Left fielder is Trevor Halver. He'll bat third. Blaine Krim batting fourth at first base. Kellen Strom, the DH here tonight for Frisco. He'll bat in the 5 spot. That is Strom DHing. Sandro Fabian will be in right field. He'll bat 6 for the RoughRiders. Fabian in right. Thomas Sagis will be the second baseman. Sagis batting in the 7 spot. Batting 8th and third base is Caber Rodriguez. Rodriguez batting in the 8 spot. Batting 9th is the catcher Matt Watley as he rounds out the batting order. And pitching for Frisco tonight is Jack Leiter as he'll get the start for the first of the 6-game series. Well, with 2 away, here's Trevor Halver. Halver coming in, and that one well inside for strike 1. Missions were on the road. They had their 3-game series at Tulsa there at DCJ Field. New to the Texas League, that ballpark. And gotta say, it's a pretty fascinating one as well. What do you think about it, Bob? Well, I think DCJ Field is a new addition to the Texas League. And so far, I gotta say, it is pretty good. No balls, 2 strikes, Trevor Halver. Pitch here, high fly in the air. Fernandez just shy of first base. Yes, he will make the play in foul territory, and that will do for this top half of 1. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on this opening night. We go bottom of 1 and no score. Jack Leiter, a right-hander from Florida, will get the start. As you can see, 6'1" and 205 pounds. He's age 22. He pretty much started in a pretty good deal, as he was the second draft of 2021 for Texas. Overall was 2 in the first round. ERA is at 8.31. He's had 114 strikeouts in his career. 1 ball, 1 strike, bottom of 1, as missions are up to the top of the batting order with Tim Lopes. Swing and a miss on that big, huge, bad slider. And that one in for strike 2. Down and in, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Opening night here at San Antonio as underway of the 2023 campaign. Well, first one out of the night. Leiter will get a strikeout. And so far, pretty good. Here's Wander Javier as he comes up. 1 man away and nobody on here in the bottom of 1 here this evening. That's a swing and a miss, and Javier is chasing after them fastballs. That's strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, and that one outside and up high. It's 1 and 2. Gotta say, it's a pitch perfect evening, right, Bob? I will say that a beautiful evening on hand for a lot of San Antonioans. Come out to the ballpark and we start up the season. 3rd consecutive season with this ball club, and so far as of last year, it was Frisco being the 2022 champions of the Texas League. And I will say that the series that they did was 2 games against San Antonio, 2 against Wichita, and all of that was just in a winning streak, as the RoughRiders, they had some pretty good prospects on their defense. I gotta agree more, John. That was pretty good as we watched and we did our live stream up in Frisco and Wichita. It was pretty good. I won't forget about that. Up in left field, the left, or should I say the right fielder, do apologize. Right fielder will get that one, and that will do for this half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We go top of 2, and it's no score on this opening night.
Leading off for Frisco, the
first baseman for the RoughRiders, Blaine Krim, making his appearance here in MLB The Show. And that one is going to be blistered and foul. It's no balls and 1 strike. We're top of 2. Frank Contreras getting his start here tonight. He's from Ciudad Juárez, Chihuahua, Mexico. His ERA is a 9-point even mark. And it is pretty good. Gotta say, we seen him and the start of the crew there at Tulsa. Corpus Christi and Arkansas during their 3-game set was pretty much good. Arkansas winning the 3 of that last there at the beach. Yeah, we'll say that Bayfront Park they were playing at. Been a long off season, and so far we celebrated holidays. And right there, swing and a miss, and he'll go down on strikes. Cram will get the strikeout, and he'll be the first one retired here in the top of the Riders' second. That'll bring in Kellen Strom, the fifth batter coming up for the RoughRiders. Great home crowd we have here tonight, right, Bob? I will say I agree. Here's a pitch. And that one right to third to Dunn as he zip lines it to Fernandez. And that's going to be 2 recorded outs.
The right fielder, number 20, Sandro.
Not hit hard enough on that one. And that will bring up Sandro Fabian. Fabian coming at an average of a .418 on the reservoir. And it is pretty good. That one high flying in the air. Joshua Mears in pursuit. Up and right makes the play. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. As we go bottom of 2 and we have no score here on this opening night game.
The first baseman.
Juan Fernandez, the first baseman coming in, will come as we start bottom of 2 here this evening. That one too high. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Got fans watching from Frisco, Corpus Christi. Tonight, Corpus Christi playing Amarillo there at Water Ridge Field. Pretty good ballpark and just shy of downtown Amarillo. 1 ball, 1 strike to Juan Fernandez. That one down low. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two and 1. That one blistered to short. Shortstop to first. And that will be the first out here in the bottom of 2. And that'll bring up that one down and in. It's no balls and 1 strike. Jack Leiter, a right-hander from Florida. So far pretty good. He was pretty good round pick in the Texas Rangers organization. He's born on April 21st of 2000 from his home Plantation, trying to sound it out, Plantation, Florida, and went to college at Vanderbilt. Here's a 2-2, and that's going to be right there, a slow mover right to second, and that will be easily a throw from the shortstop position as he'll get him out at first. That'll bring up the designated hitter Grant Little as he strides up now. Right there, a slider well inside. That one's in for strike 1. Two away, bottom of 2 on this opening night. Beautiful night for a game, and so far the first of a 6-game series. Also Taco Bell and $2 Day as well. And that's a swing and a miss. And that will be it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We played 2 here tonight, and it is no score as we head for the 3rd.
Leading off for Frisco.
Top of the 3rd inning for Frisco. Here's Thomas Sagis as he comes in. Pitch well inside for the strike, and the count now is 0-1. No balls, one strike, top of 3. Contreras sets his eyes and throws, and that one right to Dunn as that plays him. And he will easily recover as he will get the out. And what a job well done by the hot corner, Lucas Dunn. Here's Caber Rodriguez as he strides in. And that one's going to be high fly in the air. Mears up and right will get the out recorded for 2.
The catcher, Matt Watley.
That'll bring up the bottom of the lineup. Stepping in, the catcher, Matt Watley. Watley coming in. And a pitch. And that one is chopped foul. No balls, one strike. Got a pretty good fans here tonight so far. Shout outs from San Antonio. Got fans watching from Frisco. Corpus Christi as well. The 0-1 and it goes into 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Contreras looking in. Again, high fly in the air. Up in left center is Lopes as he will range under and he makes the play for the out. So we're 3.5 here tonight. And we have no score on this beautiful opening night game.
Leading off for the Missions, the second baseman.
Baseman in the 7th spot, Jackson Merrill. Strying up for the Missions in the bottom of 3. And that one down in the middle. And it's called for the strike and the count 0-1. That one outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sun beginning to go down on this beautiful Tuesday night. First Tuesday in tacos. Anytime the Missions during this season. And every Tuesday, ground into a double play. Everybody in the stadium will get 2 free tacos courtesy of our friendly neighbors at Taco Bell. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Albert Fabian on deck awaiting Jackson Merrill to get on base. And that one down low, and that's ball 4. Free walk by Jack Leiter. So pretty good one on that one. That'll bring up Albert Fabian. And that one's going to bleed blistered fly in the air. And that's going to get in for extra bases. And that's going to be a no-out double. As that'll put runners at 2nd and 3rd. And the Missions are threatening here in this one. Boy, and that was a powerful base hit, John. I agree, it was. Michael Cantu coming in as nobody out, 2nd and 3rd. Runners in scoring positions are held up. So it's a good night for San Antonio to get a 3rd victory of the start of the campaign. Had 3 games at Tulsa. They're starting the campaign here at home with Frisco. 2 balls, no strikes. That one high and inside for a strike. Good hold up there by Mike Cantu. 2-1. And that one is right there, and that will get in for a base hit. And that will score in the game's first run of the season. as San Antonio will strike first. It's 1-0 Missions. Got our other viewers coming in here on YouTube Live. Welcome to the new season. And that 12-inch curve will go inside for strike one. Corners are loaded up with nobody out. Bottom of three. Missions are striking on the run column first. 1-0 San Antonio. That one too high, and it's 1-1. That one right there. And right this second, they will get the force out and the run in to score. As it is now San Antonio 2, Frisco nothing. Now to bring up Wander Javier as he's 0 for 1 here tonight. And that's going to be right there to short. And they will get him out at second. And that will be the force on a ground ball. And the runner at first is safely aboard. That'll bring up right fielder Joshua Mears as he comes in. That one ball and no strikes. He flew out during his last time up in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. Good crowd we have here on hand. And don't forget, we will have our opening night totals. Top of the 8th or bottom 8. And it'll be a good one as well. So 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 away, runner at first. San Antonio will have a walk and a base hit. They'll get second and third. The run in to score. Another base hit on top of that. And a pretty good one. Right there to the hot corner. As he zip lines it right to first, that ends the inning. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go top of 4. San Antonio up ahead by 2. John Scampy and Chris Singleton will be live next Tuesday, as San Antonio will be at Corpus Christi, starting up at 6 games there at Bayfront Park, home of the Corpus Christi Hooks. Go back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in is Luis Angel Acuna. As we are underway, top of 4 as the first pitch thrown in for strike 1. Evening here tonight. In the early goings. And gotta say, that is pretty good as we are up all in there. No balls, 2 strikes to count. And that one is going to be chopped foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Again, he sends that one out of play. And appeal? No, he did not go. As they will go to the first base umpire and they'll check that appeal. He did not go. He holds up for ball 1. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He'll get him down. And there's the first out here in top of 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, JP Martinez.
And that'll bring in JP Martinez. And so far going pretty good here for San Antonio pitching to Frank Contreras. Starting his 4th opening night appearance in 4 innings. High fly in the air. Fabian up in pursuit in left field. And that'll be the second out for the RoughRiders to get recorded. Trevor Halver, he's 0 for 1, popped out in the first inning. And that one well inside for strike 1. Top of 4, 2-way, nobody on. And a pitch. That one blistered to Javier up in short. And they do not get him as he's safely aboard. And following in, that'll go down as an E6 error on the first baseman. And that'll bring up Blaine Krim. Krim starting in. Here's a stretch. High fly, and that will go out of play. No balls and 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike. Contreras looks in. And that one down and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. So far, we'll go ahead and give you some Texas League scores. So we have Springfield at Arkansas tonight. And that's going to be line drive, and now get up to center for a base hit. Boy, and what a way that they're going now. As that will be a 2-out single. And that one is by the first baseman, Blaine Krim. So Krim will be at first. Arkansas will lead Springfield. They're top of 7. They're at All-American Ballpark. Springfield, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. Arkansas, 4-6-0. As we start up this evening in the contest. So far, we're going to take a quick timeout. And this is the score here. And San Antonio up in the lead by 2 runs over the Frisco RoughRiders here on opening night 2023. Proud sponsors in this broadcast: Whataburger, served hot and fresh for San Antonio 7 days a week. Henry's Puffy Tacos. And so far, we are pretty good. Kellenstrom coming in first and second, 2-way, top of 4. The Frisco RoughRiders. And that one is out. 1 ball and no strikes. Strom grounded out in the second. He's 0 for 1. Tulsa will lead Midland 5-2. There at Franco Park. Having a good game tonight there in good old Rocky Town, as they are top of 5. A lot of fans there in the West Texas regions. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strom swings and misses, and that one gets him chasing for strike 2. 1-2 the count to Strom. Pitch here. And that one hit high in the air. Fabian, right on the line, will make the grab, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and nobody left. To the bottom of the 4th we go. The Missions have the advantage of 2-0. First baseman Juan Fernandez coming in as we start bottom of 4 here this evening. And that one's going to be blistered right there up in left field. That gets down for a base hit. And that will get in as a no-out single.
Now batting, third base.
So far, San Antonio's hits are getting into the hit column, and third potential run at first base. That'll bring in Lucas Dunn, the hot corner third baseman, as he strikes up in the bottom of 4. Corpus Christi and Amarillo as they have their game. And that one well inside. It's 1-1. So far, the Sod Poodles lead Corpus Christi by 1-0 as they are bottom of 4 in this contest. Boy, and baseball parks are filled tonight as Tuesday through Sundays continue to be that main factor of the season. 2-2. Here's the pitch from Leiter, and right there he gets him strike 3. And that'll be the first out in bottom of 4. Here's the DH, Grant Little, as he strides in. Face-to-face once again against Jack Leiter. The pitch. And that one well inside for strike 1. 0-1 the count. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch, and that one's going to be high in the air, and that will get through as that will miss the second baseman going up to center. And that'll be a 1-out single. Runners at first and second with 1 away in this bottom of 4. That'll bring up the 7 batter, Jackson Merrill. And that changeup well inside. That's the count now, 0-1. Merrill, he inherited that walk back in the 3rd inning from Jack Leiter. And so far is pretty good in this contest. No balls, 2 strikes to count. And that one is up high. It's outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. First and second, 1 away here in this one. And that one's going to be high in the air, and that will go up to left field, and that's for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Albert Fabian.
That'll bring up Albert Fabian as he strides up. So far, we will go ahead and see that game at Wichita. There, the Porch, the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, they are trailing the game as they are down 1-0 in their bottom of 4. Fabian taking that one inside for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to count, 2 away. First and second. Looking for a hit to get 2 runs home. And that one's going to be high fly in the air. And that will hit the base of the wall. And it is now 3-0 Missions. What a powerful base hit from Fabian. And that'll put 2 more runners on base. Second and third, here's the catcher, Michael Cantu. As that one is way high up. 1 ball, no strikes by Jack Leiter. One-0. And that one inside, it's 1-1. We got the Rough Riders warming up first time around. Cody Bradford and Tim Brennan warming up in the Frisco bullpen. And that one well inside. That's strike 2. Frisco in their beautiful rogue grays. Riders inscribed on the chest. Last season, it did say Frisco on there. But they decided to order another jersey that did not have that same print on there. No, top of the 5th for Northwest Arkansas as they go up against Wichita here tonight. They're at the porch. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. Jack Leiter looks in. Cantu awaits. And that's going to be lined right there. And that's going to play not 1, but 2. And San Antonio making a strong start of this one here this evening. 5-0 Missions in bottom of 4. And we go back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Lopes. Strikeout, ground out, RBI, 0 for 2 of the evening. Beautiful night upon us as the sun has already gone down. Just a nice night here in the 2023 season home opener of that one. High fly in the air. Right fielder makes the play and he's got it. So 2 runs. 3 runs come in to score on a few base hits and no errors. We go top of 5 here tonight. San Antonio is up by 5.
Leading off for Frisco.
Top of the 5th for Frisco. Here's Sandro Fabian. 0 for 1 and a fly out in the second. So far, here is Contreras' 5th inning of work. And that is going to be lined foul. 1-0 win surge there at the porch, taking on Northwest Arkansas. Springfield at Arkansas here at All-American. They're having a pretty good game up there in the Arkansas Traveler country. And right there, swing and a miss. The count now 0-2. They're about ready to go as they are bottom of 7. They're at All-American Springfield and the Travelers. It's a tied ball game. It is 4-4. And that's anybody's ball game at the end of the night. And right there, swing and a miss. And Fabian will go down on strikes. That'll bring up Thomas Sajasi. Top of 5 for Frisco here tonight. And that is going to be high fly in the air, and that will go out of play. No balls, 1 strike. First homestand of the season, the first 6 against Frisco. Second homestand, 6 against the Northwest Arkansas Naturals in our second. It's going to be a pretty good homestand. After that 6, San Antonio will head back to Tulsa for the start of May 2nd through the 8th, which is a Tuesday through Sunday game. Missions will be back home, take on Corpus Christi, beginning on May 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Rodriguez.
That'll bring up Caber Rodriguez. Fly out in the third, 0 for 1 here tonight. So far, let's go ahead and give you some more baseball scores. We head back to Midland, taking on Tulsa tonight. And that one's going to be high fly and out of play. No balls and 1 strike. 5-2 Tulsa over the Midland Rockhounds. And that one is a swing and a miss, and the count 0-2. Top of 5 for Frisco. Contreras is looking in. As he steps in, throws the pitch, swing and miss. And that will be a 1-2-3 inning on a shutdown. And that cheery note is a more good one as the Missions continue to hold the lead 5-0 over the Frisco RoughRiders.
Your attention, please.
Going to have a new arm out on the hill for the RoughRiders. Here's Cody Bradford, a left-hander. And we'll go ahead and give you the stats. He is 6'4" and 197 pounds. And is age 24. That'll bring in Wander Javier, bottom of 5. And that one is outside. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Trying to pull up the stats for Cody Bradford. And that one is inside for strike 2. And strike 3 called. He gets him. That'll bring up Joshua Mears. Mears coming in. Here's the stretch. High fly in the air. And that's going to be well hit. And that's going to first, going to second. And that's going to be a stand-up double for the Missions. And boy, howdy, that ball was blistered. And if you mean by blistered, that was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. I do agree, Bob. That was hit very hard. And it shows it right there. The show track was 100 miles an hour. 1 ball, no strikes. Juan Fernandez, runner at second on a 1-out double. Bradford is a Texas left-hander. He was a 2019 round pick. So he was basically a 6th rounder during the 2019 season. He has no ERA. He's had 262 strikeouts and 10 strikeouts. So 10 out of this year. And he goes to college, or from college, in Baylor. Well, with 2 away, here's Lucas Dunn. Missions up ahead on this opening night, 5-0 against the RoughRiders. And check swing. Did he go appeal? Yes, he went. On the home plate umpire, that is strike 1. Bottom of 5 here tonight. And it is a pretty good turnout in the ball game, as San Antonio continues to hold down Frisco in the first of this 6 games. Don't forget, tomorrow at 7:05, second of this 6-game series. Tuesday through Saturday nights at 7:05. Sunday games at 1 o'clock. That one outside, it's a full count at 3-2. And that's going to be blistered right there. And they're not going to... Oh, yes, they'll get him. Oh, no. Right there as he tries to score. And they will get him down at the plate, and they apply the tag. The home plate umpire says he is out. And that is the 5th inning. 5-0 San Antonio. And as we go to the top of the 6th, we'll have our first is here. Now we'll be back here on Texas League Baseball on this beautiful Tuesday night. Here's your score from here at the Industry Center Stadium. Boy, and a beautiful night for a baseball game. Partly cloudy skies. As we have a look at your score here this evening. Well, we'll go ahead and pick it back up. Here's the catcher, Matt Watley. As he comes in. And here's the toss. Right inside for the strike, and the count 0-1. Stadium lights illuminate the field on this first night of opening night. So far, pretty good as we get into this contest here this evening. 5-0 Missions as we're up top of 6 against Frisco. And that one is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So far, if you forgot where the ball clubs are playing tonight, got Tulsa at Midland, San Antonio hosting Frisco. Corpus Christi at Amarillo. Springfield at Arkansas. Northwest Arkansas at Wichita. And so far, pretty good here this evening. Going to have our station check-in. Proud sponsor of Dr. Pepper here tonight. So far, home plate umpire chatting with the catcher Michael Cantu, Matt Watley, coming in as he joins in a little bit of a conversation. Yes, he does. I wonder what they could be talking about. Well, I don't know, Bob. He says, look, I can squat too. Do you see that? Yeah, I can see that as well. Give it high fives. There you go. Everybody's on the same page here. And so far, we're going to go down and check Fernandez out there. And Stafford chatting with Mr. Fernandez. It's pretty good that everybody is friends here in the AA Texas League. Always good to have our great friends in all the Texas League. 1-1. Here's a pitch well inside for strike two. Beautiful inside pitch right there. Pitch here. High fly in the air. And Dunn tells the pitcher to back off. He's got it. And that is recorded for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna.
That'll bring up Luis Angel Acuna as we go back to the top of the Frisco batting order. And did he go? No, appealed down by home plate, and he will call that for strike one. Man, oh man, this is a good game here tonight. Don't you agree, Bob? Well, it is a pitch-perfect game. San Antonio scoring 5 runs on 8 hits. They have an error on hand as we look at this contest here tonight. 0-2. High fly in the air. Third baseman, Dunn, ranges after it as he is just shy of the warm-up bullpen.
Center fielder, JP Martinez.
That'll bring up JP Martinez. He's 0 for 2, and he had 2 flyouts during this evening. So far, pretty good here tonight. Pitch in, well inside for strike one. Don't forget our live broadcast time, 7 o'clock is when we go. Second of the 6-game series. John Scampy and Chris Singleton will be live next Tuesday as San Antonio heads to Corpus Christi at Bayfront Park. High fly in the air. Lopes will range after it, and he'll get there and make the play. Well, make that 6 shutout innings against the RoughRiders here. We're on now bottom of 6, and it is 5-0 San Antonio. The designated hitter, Grant Little, coming in. So we have the bottom of 6 here this evening. Underway, that one down and in, 1 ball, no strikes. And that one's going to be line drive up the center, and that'll get through for a single. Crack of the bat, I will say. It does sound pretty good to hear that, and I bet the crowd loves that noise too. Wouldn't you say, Bob? I would say that every pop of the glove, the pop of the bat, every time you hear that ball make contact with the bat, it is always good when you hear noises like that. Jackson Merrill coming in. He had a walk inherited last time up. He got a run in to score as well. He's 0 for 1. First. Runner at first. 2 ball and no count. Right there and inside for strike 1. 2-1 the count. And that one inside for strike 2. And that one's going to be ziplined up to right field and now get through for the base hit. First and second, nobody out on a no-out single. And that puts runners at first and second with still nobody out. Here's the 8th batter, Albert Fabian. Tonight, he is in left field for the Missions. They scored 2 runs, bottom of 3, 4 in 3. So bottom of 4 was 3 runs. If I was getting you a little bit confused in that one, I do apologize for that one. That one right there. And they will get the force out, and that'll be out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Michael Cantu.
Catcher is Michael Cantu. He's 2 for 2. As he had 2 singles and 1 RBI. And that's going to be high in the air. And here comes the tag. And that'll plate in the 6th run of the evening. And San Antonio really getting half a dozen runs. That'll bring in the top of the lineup, stepping in center fielder Tim Lopes. Got a runner at third and 2 away. Bottom of 6, 6-0 Missions. Good ball game here tonight. And check swing, he went around. Yes, he did. Peeled by home plate umpire here this evening. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one is outside, a count 1-2. High fly in the air, in left center. Center fielder will make the play, as that will do. A run comes in across the score on a sacrifice fly. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, nobody left. We go top of 7, and the Missions have this one by 6-0. The left fielder, Trevor Halver, coming in as we start up the top of the Frisco 7th here on this evening. Here's the 53rd pitch by Efrain Contreras as he misses that one outside for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 the count. And that one's going to be hit by shortstop Javier, and he throws to Fernandez as he zip lines to record the out. 1 away here in this one. Here is Blaine Krim. He's 1 for 2. He singled in the 4th. And that puts a nuller right there to Javier and right to Fernandez. And that's a 2 easy up and down, as that will be 2 away in this top half of 7. Here's Kellen Strom. Strom coming in, and he takes one in inside for strike 1. So far could be another 1-2-3 inning for Frisco here this night. It's a beautiful night, I will say. The stadium lights comfortable temperatures. It's just a beautiful night to come out on opening night 2023 in the ball game. We'll go ahead and give you your Texas League scores. San Antonio is up 6-0 here. Good old Industry Center Stadium. You're watching us live. Springfield and Arkansas tied at 4-4 as they battle it out. Top of the 9th inning for the Cardinals. They're at All-American Ballpark taking on the Travelers. Here's a 1-2. And that one right there to Merrill at first to Fernandez. And that will do. Well, the first traditional 7th inning stretch of the season is coming on hand. Get up a stretch. Take me out to the ball game in this one. That'll bring up Wander Javier as he's 0 for 3 here of the evening. And that one is well inside for strike one. Zach Little and Nick Snyder coming up as right-handers warm up in the bullpen for the RoughRiders. So far, so good here tonight. And that one down at the legs, or kneecaps, I should say, for strike two. Well, that ball was just low and down. And strike three swinging. He goes down. Javier is down for the first of the 7th inning. And that'll bring up Joshua Mears. He doubled back in the 5th inning, 1 for 3. 4-4 Springfield and Arkansas. Top half of the 7th inning, Tulsa still holds the lead, 5-4 over Midland. And that's going to be right there, line drive, and that'll get through for a base hit. They're still running it down, going to first, going to second. And that's going to be a 1-out double. And say hello to a coupon for a double cheeseburger from Whataburger. Medium fry or onion rings with that order. Just make you guys hungry, as they are proud courtesy of the Missions. Juan Fernandez coming in as he takes a ball outside, 1-0 the count. Single run, 1 for 3. First baseman for San Antonio here. Pretty good night, I will say, and doing really well here this evening. Right there and in, 1 ball, 1 strike as fans are oohing and awing on this one. Right there and in, it's 1-2. And that's going to be right there as the shortstop will zip line right to first. He'll get him. And the runner at second still holds on. And what a play by the shortstop, as that will go down as a Texas League play of the game by the Frisco RoughRiders. Northwest Arkansas and Wichita tied in a ball game there at the port. And it is pretty good. High fly in the air. Up and right as the right fielder will glove it to make the play, and that ends the inning. No runs on a double. And that will do. just on a hit allowed.
The right fielder, number 20.
And that will be it. Top of the 8th we go, and it is 6-0 San Antonio. Well, here's Sandro Fabian now as we get started here in the top of the 8th inning for Frisco, as the RoughRiders are down to their final 6 outs in the 2023 season opener against the San Antonio Missions. That one is chopped foul at 94. Count now 0-2. Well, Northwest Arkansas and Wichita, they're tied at 1-1. They're bottom of 6. So far, so good in that one. Right there, line drive up to Merrill. And they will not get him, as that will go down as a fielder's choice on a base hit. And now bring up the 7-batter, Thomas Sajaci. Go ahead and look at scores from Amarillo, and as they take on the Corpus Christi Hooks here tonight. Corpus Christi leads Amarillo 3-1 in their contest. And that's going to be right there to Dunn to Merrill and right to Fernandez. That almost overturned a Taco Bell double play. They do get the force out at second. Runner is safe at first. That'll bring up Caber Rodriguez. Corpus Christi 3-1 against Amarillo there at Water Ridge Field in downtown Amarillo, Texas. No balls, 1 strike. Contreras now up in the 60s on his pitches. And so far, 90% of his first pitches has all been for strikes. The 10 has been for balls. But evidently he's pitched one heck of a ball game, and this will go down in the logbooks in Texas League history. Well, right there up in left field, as the left fielder Albert Fabian will cut the ball off, and they'll easily get it back at second to avoid that runner getting there and trying to get him. And right there and in for strike 1. Frisco down to their final 4 outs of this first frame in the contest on opening night 2023. It's a pretty good ball game here at the Industry. And here's the pitch. And did he go? No, a home plate umpire says no, he did not. 1 ball, 1 strike. 9,741 in attendance here tonight. A perfect home crowd coming in for the start of this season. And especially at home, we want to thank everybody coming into this first Tuesday in the Taco Tuesday season. Every Tuesday night from Taco Bell, our proud sponsor, HEB as well, getting coupons for free tacos courtesy of your San Antonio Missions. Right there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Watley being the catcher tonight for Frisco, looking to shut them down for 8 innings in a row, down and outside for the ball in the count, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner holds at first. And they'll get them swinging. And that will be the third out of this one. No runs on a hit, no errors, a man left. We go bottom of 8 on this Tuesday night. It is 6-0 San Antonio.
The designated hitter.
Designated hitter, that is Grant Little. As he comes in. And here's the pitch by a left-hander, Cody Bradford. We'll go ahead and we'll pull up the stats for Cody. So far, he was born in Aledo, Texas, and was the 6th rounder of 2019 as an overall of 175. His career stats is an ERA of 4.37. 262 strikeouts. He's a pretty good pitcher for the Texas Rangers. And so far trying to get up to AAA Round Rock.
Now batting, second baseman.
Well, with that strikeout, here's Jackson Merrill. Single and a run is 1 for 2. Gotta say, pretty good right there. And that will go there. And he'll pass to the pitcher as he'll get the out at first. That'll bring up Albert Fabian, 2 for 3, 2 doubles, RBI, which equaled 2 runs. And that one is out. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 the count, bottom of 8 on this first Tuesday of our home opener in the season. 1-1 the count. So San Antonio led the charge as they got 2 runs, bottom of 3. 3 runs in bottom of 4. A run in the bottom of the 6th, and so far the charge has been really good. And that is ball 3, so the count 3-1. The 9 spot is Michael Cantu. He awaits on deck as the Missions try to keep this inning alive. So far, we'll give you promotionals in just a little bit, and that will be ball 4, as Bradford will lose the battle on that one. Michael Cantu coming in, 2 for 2 and 2 singles. Had an RBI on that. And that's going to be inside for strike 1. 7th run of the night will hold off at first base. There's 2 away in this bottom 8th frame. And that's going to be blistered right there. That'll get through in left center for a base hit. And that's going to bring in Tim Lopes. And there goes another one. Right there, line drive up in the left center. And that will bring bases loaded.
Now batting, shortstop.
Boy, and these guys, John, they are really creaming that ball really good. They are smashing the daylights out of that ball. Wherever it goes, that's what a team needs to do when they have the upper hand of having 6 runs in opening night. What is your theory about that, Bob? Well, it's pretty good when you have a pretty good ball club that works their way and trying to get in more runs before the night is over and send the fans home happy. I do agree. I mean, you're not wrong there, Bob. It's a pretty good ball game as if this evening continues to go on. 2 balls, 1 strike. Wander Javier is 0 for 4. A grand slam would be pretty good. And that's going to be line drive. High fly in the air. That'll go up into right field. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. 3 runs score on an RBI double. And that will clear the bases as San Antonio scores a 3-run double. And we're going to have a pitching change. A right-hander, Zach Little. Cody Bradford will see the end of his night. And boy, I got to say, Bob, these runs are coming in the premiums. They're almost to double digits. And I will say that is a pretty good thing. If you have a ball game that you got the upper hand in, it's good. 2 for 4 as doubles for Joshua Mears have came in all the way. Yeah, it's really good as he had those doubles come in like you wouldn't even believe. 1 ball, 1 strike to Mears. So we'll go ahead and see what his little score is. And right there and in, it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Little is from Burlington, North Carolina. And so far, he was the 2013 round pick in this one. Well, we'll bring more information about him in just a little bit. And it is 9-0 on that 3-run double.
The shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna.
That'll bring in Luis Angel Acuna as we start up the top of the 9th. Frisco down 9 runs in this ball game. Efrain Contreras has led this ball game to a full charge. And so far we're going to take a mound visit, as that will do. He's went 9 and a pitch within this ball game. And that'll bring in Angel Felipe. Great stellar pitching performance by Efrain Contreras, as that will do for the night. He is looking for that W, and it is promised in his name that he's going to get it. Angel Felipe, a right-hander, will be the reliever of this game. 6'5", 190 pounds, and age 25, as he gets the call for San Antonio here tonight. 3 outs remain for the Frisco RoughRiders here in Game 1 of 6. That one is foul, and the count is 0-2. First pitch of our ball game tomorrow night, 7:05 on a Wednesday night. Hope everybody is excited as we bring you this one here from the Industry Stadium of San Antonio. Here is J.P. Martinez as he flew out in the 6th inning, is 0 for 3 in this contest. Right there, swing and a miss, 0-1 the count. So far, we will bring you the starting pitchers of tomorrow in our live community chat. So make sure you follow us there after the game for more. No balls, one strike to JP Martinez. He'll swing and foul that one off in the count 0-2. Boy, 9,742 fans in attendance here tonight. And right there, swing and a miss, and he'll go down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Trevor Hauver.
That'll bring in Trevor Hauver as he comes in. Boy, San Antonio looking for their third of the season. If they win it here tonight, it's 3-1 in this contest. If Arkansas beats Springfield, they'll be 4-0 of the year. They're at All-American. Pretty good ball game. No balls, one strike, 2 away. San Antonio continues to shut out Frisco in this first of 6 games. And that's going to be right there to Merrill. And the Missions will win this home opener in the 2023 season opener. Nine nothing, the final in the shutout. As the Missions win, Contreras will get the win. Leiter will get the loss of tonight's contest. And it was a pretty fun time here tonight. 7:05, our first pitch of the ball game, as we have Wednesday night baseball coming here on MLB The Show 23. For more updates, follow us on the community chat of this channel. And we hope to see you guys first thing at first pitch. That is 7 o'clock tomorrow evening.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Missions. 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the RoughRiders, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Joining us here this evening, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, what a night of the festivities here in San Antonio. And it was a pretty good ball game in this one. Well, we will continue to give you Texas League scores as we go through this evening. So far, Tulsa and Midland are tied with 6. Rockhounds bottom of 7 as they continue their first game of 6 games against the Tulsa Drillers. Well, we'll go ahead and give you the scores from Arkansas, and looks like the game there is done in the Travelers for the night, as field crews are coming out and cleaning up the field. And we'll see what the score is from the app of first pitch. You know, pretty good ball game here tonight. Glad everybody came out. It was fun. Cannot wait to see y'all again tomorrow night, as we have our first pitch time at 7:05. Arkansas winning 6-5 over Springfield. They are now 4-0 as they defeat Springfield. That'll put the Cardinals down 1-3 in last place. Arkansas holds 2 games against Wichita. They'll be 4-2 between the Travelers and the Wichita Wind Surge. So 2 games ahead is Arkansas. 2 games trailing is Wichita. Wind Surge 2-1. Arkansas 4-0. Now, if Corpus Christi loses to Amarillo, well, they'll be down 0-4 of the night. So far, we'll go ahead and go up there and take a look at the scores. So far, Corpus Christi, bottom of 7. They continue to hold that game 4-2 in the score. They have 2 outs. And it's a pretty good ball game there at Water Ridge Field. Going to go ahead and check up on Northwest Arkansas and Wichita. So far, Naturals and Wind Surge, bottom of 7, and they continue to be tied at 1 apiece. Not bad right there. Well, gotta say, this was a pretty good broadcast. And so far, for all of us here, San Antonio, 9 runs, 14 hits, and 1 error. And for Frisco, no runs on 2 hits, no errors here tonight. San Antonio gets the 3rd win of the season. And that will be 3-1 of the year for San Antonio. Frisco now 1-3. And they will trail San Antonio just 2 games. Midland trails just a game behind the Missions. Well, Tulsa, Northwest Arkansas, and Springfield, they are tied at 1. 1-2 on Tulsa and Northwest Arkansas. Springfield down in the last place position as they are 1-3 in the start of this one. Don't forget our pitch tomorrow night, 7:05. As we get ready for Game 2 of this 6-game series. So far tonight, player of the game is Efrain Contreras. And he wins after being in this ball game only 8 innings. Jack Leiter gets served the loss after he gave up 6 hits and he struck out 4. So pretty much it was a rough night for him, and he will get another chance in the start of being a pitcher. Well, so far that crazy out that they got, that's pretty good. Well, this will just about conclude our broadcast. Our final score here at Industry Center Stadium of San Antonio. Missions 9, Frisco nothing. The Missions winning 3 of their last 3. And I gotta say, pretty good, as they went to Tulsa and got that win. Got at least 2 wins there on the road at DCJ Field. And so far, pretty good on that one. Well, tomorrow night, our first pitch, 7:05 for Wednesday night. Through this week until Saturday, we'll have our games at 7:05. And our first pitch game on Sunday at 1 o'clock. For all of us here, hope everybody has a good night. Drive home safely and just be careful when you're out on the roads. Well, have a good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.